Hey guys, so hyphens part 2. So we've talked about hyphens, we've talked about hyphenating compound adjectives, and we've talked about hyphenating numbers from 21 to 99. Okay, so compound adjectives 21 to 99, that's what we've talked about. There are lots of other places where we use hyphens. Okay, so I just want to go through some of those, and a lot of these are very simple, straightforward rules, just good things to know. Okay, so first thing, when writing out new, original, or unusual compound nouns, what this means is you made up a noun. All right, you stuck two words together and are making it your own noun. Okay, you want to hyphenate so it's less confusing. So if you came up with the word no meter, for example, right here, all right, instead of just saying vegetarian, it would be really confusing if you just said no space meter. But when you put a hyphen in, it makes it clear that you're making a new compound word. Okay, so when you combine words like that to make a new word, you want to hyphenate them because otherwise it's confusing. Okay, all right. When you're talking about numbers, times, distance, whatever, you want to use a hyphen between those numbers. So 3:15 to 3:45 p.m., 1999 to 2016, 300 to 325 people. And the hyphen, connects those. Okay. You don't need to put spaces around the hyphens. That's a mistake a lot of people make. Some editors will use a dash, which is just a really long hyphen. So two hyphens together, you just hit the hyphen twice. Either one is fine, but you can use hyphens or dashes there. All right, next one. You want to hyphenate fractions when you spell them out, okay? But do not hyphenate fractions introduced with a or an. You'll see what I mean. More than 1/3, hyphenated, of registered voters oppose the measure. But if you just said more than 1/3 of registered voters oppose the measure, it's not really anything to hyphenate. You don't hyphenate the a to the third. Okay, so you're only doing if you're saying things like 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, whatever. All right. When someone has double last names, you hyphenate the double last name. So Sir Winthrop Hines Erkins will attend. We hyphenated his last names. All right, reminder, we had actually talked about this in the first video, but then we didn't do too much practice with it, so I just wanted to circle back to it. You also use hyphens to tell the ages of people and things. A handy rule, whenever you're writing about years, months, whatever, is to use hyphens unless it's written in plural form. So with hyphens, we have a 2-year-old child, we have a 2-year-old. No hyphens, you don't have to say it when you say the child is 2 years old. Years is plural. Or if it's just 1 year, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, whatever, you don't have to do it. So the child is 1 year old, 1 day old, 1 week old, 1 month old. You don't have to put a hyphen. Okay? So a few quick hyphen rules. And that should give you some more knowledge about hyphens that I'm sure you didn't know you needed. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a good weekend.